65-story treehouse, the creators of the best-selling treehouse series, Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton. Hi, my name is Andy. This is my friend Terry. We live in a tree. Well, when I say tree, I mean tree house. And when I say tree house, I don't just mean any old tree house. I mean a 65-story tree house. It used to be a 52-story tree house, but we added another 13 stories. So, what are you waiting for? Come on up. We added a pet room and salon run by Jill. A birthday room where it is always your birthday, even when it's not. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. An unbirthday room where the longer you stay, the younger you get. So don't stay too long or you'll end up like a little baby. Wah, wah, goo, goo, gaga. Terry, you idiot. A clone machine. Terry, you idiots. A room full of exploding eyeballs. My eyeballs just exploded. So did mine. Oh. I think Terry is so calm about when his eyeballs burst. They're so bad. 3NN, Treehouse News Network. 24 hours TV news counter featuring regular updates on all the latest Treehouse news, current events, and gossip. 3NN, Animal News. A little possum had babies today. You should see them. Faces. So cute, awesome and cute. And other news scientists have now proved Terry's a big idiot. In other news, other scientists have proved Andy is a bigger idiot. Say something about penguins now. A lollipop run by a lollipop, serving lower cold melody lollipop. Serves every type of lollipop in the world, past, present, and future. A screeching balloon orchestra. Screech! An ant farm with 65 chambers. A quicksand pit. A bow and arrow level. As well as being our home, the treehouse is also where we make books together. I write the words and Terry draws the pictures. As you see, we have been doing this for quite a while now. Living in a treehouse may not be for everybody. Terry, why are we working on the quicksand level? Oh, it's okay, Andy, you won't it. Are you sure? I have my giant inflatable shoes. So does your desk. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Terry, oops. Terry, oopsie. But it suits us just fine. Chapter 2, Attack of Ants. If you like most of our readers, you're probably wondering whether we have a building pyramid or a treehouse. Well, of course we do. Terry organized it. Didn't you, Terry? Terry, where are you? Ah, there you are. I was telling the readers how you got the permit for the treehouse, says Terry, Terry, I said, quick, mess him around. Looks kind of weird. I think I know why. It's covered in ants. Have you been playing the off again? I said. But Terry doesn't answer. Just reaches out and grabs me by the throat. Terry! I gasped. Just when I can hardly breathe a moment longer, another Terry rushes in. Don't worry, Andy, says the second Terry. I'll save you. The second Terry whacks the first Terry with a badminton racket. Whap! And all of a sudden is filled with ants. There are ants everywhere, which dead, but are not being strangled anymore, which is good. Are you okay, Andy? Says Terry. Yes, I say. I think so, but what's going on? Why did your tongue be like that? It wasn't me, said Terry. It was the ants pretending to be me. Suddenly, the ant farm gate opened and they escaped. Tried to get them all back and they made themselves to fake me and knock me out. They must have come after you. But why? I said. I didn't do anything to them. Me neither, said Terry. All I know is that they turned into a giant bird about to stomp at us. Run! Stomp, stomp, stomp. What are we going to do? asked Terry. There's only one thing we can do, I said. Become dog poo, of course. Dog poo, said Terry. I hate dog poo. So the feet, I said. We'll do anything to avoid stepping on it. Okay, said Terry. But how do we do it? Simple, I said. Just make yourself soft, squishy, and really stinky. How's this, said Terry. Stinky enough for you? Perfect, I said. Perfectly disgusting. And sure enough, an ant stomping and just hovers cautiously in the air above us. It's working, said Terry. They can't squash us now, I said, unless they change shape again. Uh-oh, said Terry. They're changing shape again into a giant pooper scooper. No problem, I said. They just change our shapes into a puddle of water. We'll be safe now, I said. Pooper scoopers can't scoop up poop. They can't scoop up water. Yeah, we really fooled those ants. I said, yeah, said Terry. This may be smart, but we're even smarter. Maybe not quite smart enough, I said. They're going to absorb us. I like being water, said Terry. Don't want to be absorbed. Me neither, I said. But we will be unless we change back to us right now. We change back. We don't get absorbed, which is good, but we do get fun stuff, which is bad. Here's some fire, said Terry. Burn the paper. I got a match, I say. I don't have a matchbox. That's bad, said Terry. Because I got a matchbox, but I have a match. I say, says Terry. Hey, I got a great idea. What, says Terry? Why don't you put my match and your matchbox together? That sounds dangerous, said Terry. It might start a fire. Exactly. Take that, ants! It's working, said Terry. People tell it's burning up. Yes, I said, but I think we're burning up too. Yeah, said Terry. My hair is quite hot. That's probably because your hair is on fire, I said. So is yours, said Terry. Arg, we scream. But we don't scream for long, because the next thing we know, the ants turn for gentles, stop blasting us and themselves into fresh, fire-quenching ant water. They blast and blast, and they keep on blasting until we're trapped at the top of the gushing great shore of angry ants. What can we do now? Asked Terry. Call for help, I said, and I hope like crazy like that the jail can hear us. Help, 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 yells Terry. Andy, says a familiar voice. Terry, what are you doing up there? It's Jill. The ants turned crazy and turned into a hose. I said, can you turn the tap off so we could get down a bit? Go down? Sure thing, says Jill. Jill turns the hose up off at the tap. And Terry and I folded the one with a loud thump. What did you do to upset the ants? Says Jill. They appear to be very united. His Terry's fault, I said. He left our arm for gate open, and the ants got out and started attacking us. Only left a bit open, says Terry, to her friends. And when it comes to ants, she said, little can be a lot. I better have a talk to them. Gets her down on her knees, makes her finger into a pretend ant, and wiggles them around. It's not working, she said. Too big. I need to be ant-sized. Can you draw me smaller, Terry? Sure. Jill, says Terry. One ant-sized deal coming up. Soon Jill is deep in conversation with the ants, which is not bright, really, because even insects and ants are insects, while she can talk to them. What are they talking about? Says Terry. It's me. I don't speak yet. Finally, Jill turns to us and starts explaining her tawny voice. It's great. Oh, great, I said. Now we can't understand her because she's too small. No problem, says Terry. I can give her this mini megaphone I made last week. Terry's mini megaphone knew talking to giants has never been too easy. Another fabulous Terry invention. Thanks, Terry, says Jill through the microphone. The ants said they're very close because you and Andy keep breaking the phone. But I'm always really careful about the ants. I say, me too, says Terry. I'm more careful than Andy. I'm confident, Terry, I said. Well, says Jill, that may be true, but perhaps you're not being careful as you think you are. Take a look at this. All times, Andy and Terry accidentally wrecked the ant farm without realizing. Where did my piano go? Crash! And no, very careful. Strings are juggling. Andy, I used to my pet seem Julius, my pet anteater. Who's inside of a pet anteater that loves eating ants. Be careful, careless, where you fling rocking horses. Those poor ants, says Jill. You owe them a really big apology. I'm really sorry, I said. Me too, says Terry. I'm really sorry. I'm even sorrier than Terry, I said. I'm even sorrier than Andy, says Terry. I think the ants will be okay now, says Jill. Just promise that whatever you do, you will never disturb their ant farm ever again. We promise, I said. Did we, Terry? Yes, says Terry. Really promise. Good, says Jill, leading the ants way back to the ant farm. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that's right. I was telling you that the permit, like I was saying, Terry, about take care of them. Didn't you, Terry? What says Terry? The building permit. I was telling the readers you organized it. You didn't you? Well, I sort of, said Terry. Except for one small problem. What problem, I said. I can explain, says Terry. Once upon a time, for the readers, we were going to flashback. Once upon a time, says Terry, you gave me money to get a building permit for a treehouse. So I went off to the building permit office. On my way to the forest, I met a friendly little man selling into a future peanuts. And luckily, I had exactly the right amount of money to buy the whole bag. I didn't need them though, because I remembered I'm allergic to seeing to the future peanuts. So I traded it to see the future peanuts for the fastest horse in the world. So pleased. His restaurant delivers to the fastest horse in the world. But it wasn't fast enough, so I traded it for a talking goat. Hello, bonjour. But the goat only spoke French, so I traded it for a singing monkey. But soon then, the monkey couldn't sing happy birthday, so I traded it for a salted goldfish. But the salted goldfish was so heavy, it could even swim. So, but the mathematical man thought that 2 plus 2 equals 5, so Mickey traded for a performing plea. Jump, no. The performing plea refused to do any doing tricks, so I traded for a magic bean. After all that trading, I was really hungry, so I completely forgot what I ate the magic bean. So I completely forgot what? Said about getting the building permit? No, sister, I completely forgot that as being allergic to seeing the future peanuts, I'm also allergic to magic beans. I didn't feel so good. And then I felt worse. Then I feel even worse. Just when I thought I was feeling worse, I blew up. Now it's time to come back to the present. So you're telling me didn't have a valid building permit for the treehouse? Said to Terry. That's right, he said. But look at the bright side. I blew up, but I didn't die. That's true, I said, putting my hands around his throat. But you're going to die now. And that's what, yes, Terry. That's when I answered the phone. I will, I said, then finished strangling Rue. I let go of Terry and answered the 3D video phone. Did I mention we had a 3D video phone? Well, we do, and it's 3D. It's Mr. Big Nose, our publisher. Why did it took you so long, said, and he was trying to strangle me, says Terry. I'll strangle you both if your next book isn't if I travel caught for days, says Mr. Big Nose. Goodbye. This is terrible, I said. Not only do we not have a permit for the treehouse, but we haven't written our book, and it's due today. Look at the bright side, said Terry. What bright side? I said. I still didn't die after I ate the magic bean and blew up, said. I go back to strangling him. Letter for you, calls Bill the postman. Distracted me and accidentally saving Terry's life. Cool, says Terry. I love getting letters. Sit down and read the letter. This is what it said. Inspector Bubble Wrap, Safety Central Headquarters, Building Permit Department. Dear Insurance, this is to inform you that I will be visiting your treehouse in 1 minute to check that you have a current and valid building permit. Regards, Inspector Bubble Wrap. That's a nice letter, says Harry. Are you crazy? I say, he's a building inspector and is coming to check our treehouse building permit correct. This very building permit we don't have. Yeah, says Harry. Ben is coming. 1 minute, I say. 1 minute, says Harry. Double yikes.